Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Kazem Moridi and in this video I am planning to talk about inline keyboards in the Telegram bot. How to create inline keyboards. And before that, what exactly is an inline keyboard? Inline keyboard are these keywords that are used in the bot, and you can manage your login and stuff, opening a website, opening a callback, or send your data to another callback that exists in the bot. And I'm going to add this feature to our bot as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to add these keywords to these help comments. First, I'm going to create a markup for our comments that we want. I'm going to use from types. I'm going to add inline keyword markup. Markup which has some parameters. One of them is row width. I'm going to use it one for this part, and we need to add text and the buttons to this button. So need to add something to it, to this stuff. For example, I'm going to create a class, example web date, okay, which has a init function, def init underscore init self, which has a name parameter and URL, and I'm going to instantiate it to this name equal to name, and then self.url equal to URL. And I'm going to create a list. Okay, I'm going to create a list and add two text to it as well. I'm going to add web data. First, you're going to name, for example, our website, and another one. It take a URL. For example, I'm going to use this URL over here, HTTPS, and that's it. And for second, I want to add another one. For example, Telegram. I'm going to. I think I've done something wrong. Let me add it. Telegram for the name, and the URL is going to be the same as before. And I'm going to create a list for it. I'm going to create a list. I'm going to use this function to create a list for ourselves. I'm going to say first, we need to have an inline button. So before that, we need to import this from telebots.types imports inline keyboard button. And I'm going to create inline keyboard button for this list for items in data. I'm going to use I to create a text for my first. I'm going to create a text I dot name for this text, and the URL for the second part. I'm going to I dot a URL, and I need to add this option to this this function. So I'm going to add a reply markup, and I'm going to add this sorry, I think I've done something right. We need to add this buttons to this markup as are here. So I'm going to add these options from each item. We need to add it like this. So this thing is same as something like this. For example, option 1 and option 2. It seems exactly same as before, but because I'm going to make it a lot less line than before, I'm going to use this feature of Python. So I'm going to add this markup to the code. So if I run the code and if I type help in here, you'll see that you can find docs as the same text here. We have it over here, and we have two buttons. one for our website and second for Telegram. And if I click over here, you'll see that it said, if you want to open this link, if I say open, you'll see that the link would be open in our default browser as we want. And it is one of the most useful feature of Telegram, but I think it can help us a lot. And another thing, we can use callbacks. For example, I want to make callbacks so that if the feature, for example, if the button click on a song, it should send the song name to our another comment. Okay, so good, let's do that. So I'm going to create a function. First, I'm going to create a def song comment, for example, which take a message for ourselves, and we're going to use a callback handler. No, first we're going to do the same as this here. So I'm going to just copy paste some stuff, and I'm going to change it to the size. Okay. But I need to change some stuff. For example, name should be, for example, One Piece, maybe. I do not One Piece, or maybe, for example, Watch. I just try to come up with a name, not important at all. So if the user button does these comments, you should send it to another one. And I'm going to, let's actually try to run this code. You see that what had happened. So if I type song, okay, songs, should see that two signs. Okay, One Piece Watchman. Let me change this thing, songs. So need to add a callback to it. So you need to send our stuff to another one. And we must not use this URL at all, because it's right now it's sends our URL to the browser. So we need to remove this one. We have a function called callback data, and we can send our parameter that we want to the another function, and we can get this callback in here, callback query handlers, and we can use this thing to get our callbacks and see what exactly has been sent. So it takes a callback as its parameters and do some stuff. So I'm going to create a sorry, right now this is a, let me call and callback handler. Let me take a callback and do some stuff. And this decoration takes a function. Okay, a function which should return true, because if the function return true, it means that we receive the data that we want. So you should make somehow validate the data that come from your callback. So if you have multiple callbacks, you may have a lot query and make some mistake. So I think it's better to send you JSON as a callback data. And I think we need to change something like that for after. Let's do that after and later. So I'm going to first create a lambda function, lambda. Okay, we should take a callback, and I'm going to make return true because we do not have another callback, and we can directly use this callback to get the data that we want. So I'm going to send a message to user and said song name is, for example, first you need to get the callback call.data. Let me set song name. Okay, and I'm going to use call.message.chat.id to get the chat message ID. And let me just send pass the name as before. Let's run this code. I think I done something wrong because this thing doesn't actually pass the JSON, so it may have some problems. Let's see. Sign piece. No, the thing as it works. As you see, that right now our callback is working. If we click on this part, this message, this button send us to our this callback, and after that it would use this data that call and to get the parameter from callback, and use the message.id to send this to this ID. But you need to be very careful because this function need to be validated. So it means that you should understand that, and that we are receiving this callback from these signs. So you need to be very careful about that. And I think that's enough for this video. If you like my videos, please consider leaving a like one, and if you have a question, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Happy coding.